But yeah, hello! We are back and playing some Our Life. I'm not sure if we'll be able to finish Derek's DLC Step 2 today because I only have an hour and a half to stream today since my therapy session wound up running a bit late. Guys, I'm tired, Elio. How are you doing? Oh, hope you get some rest soon, Charlotte. I'm doing alright. Today's been an alright day. Had a bit of fun with my therapist. She got me some Coca-Cola for free, so that was nice. It's gonna be the shortest our live stream now. We're on a streak claiming short streams on this game. I guess so. Yeah, the last 3 streams have been like, oh, is this gonna be the shortest stream? Yeah, this is gonna be an hour and a half long, or maybe a bit less, considering that I start after 10 minutes, so an hour and 20 minutes. Anyway, well, let's get started and actually play the game already. You squeeze the lemon parts over the pitcher itself with a smaller strainer balanced over the mouth of it to get to seeds. Oh yeah, we were making lemonade last time. Piece by piece, you crush the thick peel into itself to pop the little sacks of juice in the fruit. The tips of your fingers began to wrinkle after a while. Free Coke, man, this is the good kind of doctors. Yeah, my doctor is really nice. She's bought me, ice cream and stuff before, too. Your new model is cute, Elio. I've seen for a while and it's cool. Oh, thank you! I'm glad you like the model, Charlotte. I'm sleepy again. Yeah, go get some rest. Go get some rest. I understand. Hey, take it easy. Take it easy. Have you been up late? Alright. Slowly, a murky liquid pooled at the bottom of the glass container. When enough fruits were chopped, Cove joined in the juicing effort. The 3 of you huddled around the counter together. Can we get the Usagi color palette? Oh yeah, sure. Hold on. Wait, you didn't redeem the thing! There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got the thing. Okay, I saw you redeemed the thing. Okay, thank you. Let me pull up the old color wheel. Is it gonna start? Color wheel? Hold on. Let me restart my... Hopefully me restarting my VTube studio lets me use it. Give me 1 second. It's not starting up for me, so I'm hoping restarting VTube Studio lets me use it. Helping a bro with things I forgot. Thank you, Overtaker. That's very nice of you. Okay, let me wait for my model to load. Yeah, you want Usagi as in Sailor Moon color palette, right, Leonix? Isn't there another color wheel plugin or something? There is a built-in color wheel plugin, but you have to manually change it all the time. You can't have presets as far as I know. So that sucks about it. Okay. Yeah, I want to have the rat tail hair today. Okay. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, you guys can't see what I'm doing, because I got the spout thing connecting to my VTube studio now, so you guys can't see the UI anymore. Okay. Let me get this thing up. Yeah, Sailor Moon, gotcha. I was trying to get some bravery to write again for a while when watching from Shadow Realm. Now it's time, I think. Ooh, good luck. I know that feeling. I've been wanting to write a lot myself recently. I've been wanting to get back into writing my VN. So, if you ever want to share what you're writing, I would be down to read it. Charlotte, good luck, good luck. Okay, here we go. Here's the Sailor Moon color palette. There you go. Wonder when the wiggle reward will come back now that the ears are wiggly wiggly. Oh, that's right. I didn't re-enable it. Okay, I need to enable that next time. So cool, thank you. Someday, oh, that reminds me, my next model, cause For those of you that don't know, I have another model that's on its way. The art for it is done, but the rigging is not done yet because I don't have the money to pay for it yet. And that one actually has, how would you describe it? Okay. So it has the same hairstyle as this, kind of. And then, there's another one that has, like, two kind of pigtails in the front. Have you guys ever seen, like, Toho? Have you guys ever seen, like, Reimu from Toho? It's kind of like her hair in the front, with, like, the two ribbons on it. And then in the back, there is a back ponytail, like a longer ponytail. I decided to be here for a while. Oh, it's your birthday! New age, new bravery! Oh, happy birthday, Charlotte! Oh, I hope you're having a happy birthday then! Oh, happy birthday! Thank you so much. Happy day of birth. Yay! Yellow hair is cool. Thank you! Yeah, happy birthday! I hope you get lots of presents and lots of love. Yes. Alright, let's play the game. But yeah, I was thinking for like the two pigtails to have like some color palettes of characters with pigtails, like maybe a Miku one and stuff, because it kind of looks like I have pigtails in front for the next model, one of the hairstyles. Enough fruits are chopped, cooked. Oh, yeah, I read that. You leaned over the one pitcher and strained to get everything you could out of the little yellow menaces while not accidentally squirting acid into anyone's eyes. Oh my god, Overtaker! Thank you for gifting us up to King Charlotte for their birthday! Thank you so much! Yeah, happy birthday, Charlotte! Enjoy your emotes! It's a little tired birthday because I'm moving house, but I get my fun. Thanks, Elio! Oh, I hope the moving goes well, Charlotte! And I hope you get some time to eat a bunch of cake in between all of that chaoticness. Yeah, enjoy your gift. Happy birthday. And thank you, Overtaker. Thank you for giving them a birthday present. The precariousness of the situation aside, Cove continued the conversation with a question of his own. Derek, you've made lemonade, but did you ever do the whole lemonade stand thing where you try to sell it to random people who pass by? Oh yeah, it was a mess, and I think we only sold like 2 cups. Yeah, I remember I did a lemonade stand when I was a kid too, and we did not get like hardly any customers. I think all we got were like pity customers. Nicholas kept drinking our supply, and George's effort to stop him spilled even more of it. Can't get subscribed because empty wallet. Thank you so much for chance to see cute Elliot emotes again. Yay! Oh, I'm so glad you get it then. Let's go! Speaking of, let me know if you guys have any emote requests. I think the next emote I want to get is a game emote, like one of the games that I've played. Preferably not a game that we already have an emote for. I was thinking maybe a dot hack emote would be nice. So yeah, if any of you have like a request for like fandom emotes, let me know, because I am in the market to buy some more emotes. Now I need to be here using these emotes for half an hour before I sleep. Oh, thank you, Charlotte.
Oh man.
As the 2 kids fighting over the lemonade jar probably scared people away from the stall. Kite is my man for the job. Yeah! Yeah, we need a kite emote. It's not like I was expecting that to be some kind of entrepreneurial success. It was for Nico and George to have fun, and they did, mostly. As usual, tales of Derek's endeavors as a big brother got Cove to chuckle. You were also smiling, even though your fingers had started to cramp after so much lemon compacting. I did do that. Me and Elizabeth did that too. I did that once with like one of my friends that lived on the corner. We had like 2 customers. Lizzie took it very seriously. She shouted at every person who passed by, though there weren't many of those. Probably you can make emotes for Atelier game. Ooh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea too. Yeah, we need an Atelier. Emo. Did you get... I'm assuming you guys would want a Ramazel emote. With how much some of you simp for her. A laughing Pyros or shocked kite. Ooh. Ooh, those are good ideas. You playing that lot. You've seen our neighborhood. Almost no one comes here, and our moms wouldn't let us go all the way to the main street to set it up.
I gotcha.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. It wasn't all bad. We did have high success rates with the poor people who crossed our path. Lizzie would chase them down if they tried to pretend they didn't see her. Oh, God. Too bad for them, the lemonade we made was horrible. They got a really nice drink out in the lines. I have no idea if anyone really liked the drink, but at least they said it was good. I don't remember what the lemonade I made, if it tasted good or not. I might have put too much sugar in it, because I'm like, oh, well, you gotta put lots of sugar in it. So I could imagine some people not liking the kinds of ones that I made when I was a kid. Asriel's smoking the biggest blunt ever made emote. It's 3 emotes too. Or to make a custom like blunt. Well, we already got Undertale / Deltarune emote. Unfortunately, we got Ralsei. Hold on, I gotta bring up my channel to make sure. Okay, thank you for the head pats. I wanted to make sure the head pats were working properly. Oh no, I don't want to listen to myself. No. Okay. I'm gonna go with I didn't care if anyone really liked the drink. Derek was the one laughing then. He squeezed another chunk with a wink. That's impressive. It's a hard market out there. Man, all this business talk makes me think about how I only met either of you because my dad partnered with Cove's dad business. If that hadn't happened, you probably wouldn't have ever learned I existed. You'd still know each other, obviously. Yeah, if I didn't buy this DLC, I would have never met you. Derek squeezed his 12th lemon chunk with a... Well, I didn't even buy anything. I've got family share with Goldie. Derek squeezed his 12th lemon chunk with a fittingly sour expression on his face. He'd accidentally made himself feel like a third wheel. I'll say smoking a blunt is the reason I want you to play Delta Ravor. Oh, that's in that game? Oh my god. Well, we are getting close to finishing Sophie, so the future of having another game phone is coming very soon. I already know what I'm gonna play to replace Atelier Sophie, though. I want to play Force of Drizzling Rain. In the cluster of human juicers, Derek was in the middle, yet he began to fade despite being right next to you. You and Cove looked at one another from over Derek's lowered head. Cove pushed himself to smile through his concern, while also giving Derek's arm a little nudge with his elbow. Can't believe Sonic the Hedgehog is fucking dead. Oh yeah, the April Fool's game. I want to play that game. The art style of it looks really cute. I worry about that kind of thing sometimes too. If my dad hadn't picked this street to move to, I wouldn't have met Bunny. The bravery he mustered began to disintegrate after putting that truth to the front of his mind. Cove swallowed bitterly. Is Atelier a JRPG? It's in my wish list, of course, because of you playing a lot, and anime waifus, but I generally slept on playing parts. Yeah, it's like a comfy JRPG. Though I guess there's more of a focus on, like, crafting items than grinding, battling monsters. Wait, why are you saying elbow? What did I do? I don't like it when I start thinking about that.
It's okay.
But my dad still would have had his business, so I still would have met you. You said elbow, not me. Wait, what? When did I say elbow? Sheepishly, Derek pressed his shoulders up around his face. He managed a small smile. 2 lines ago? What? Benny! Are you gaslighting me? Are you gaslighting me? Wait, what did I just do? That's cool. I love JRPGs. Heck yeah. Speaking of, I am arranging for a JRPG trivia show sometime in the future. Whenever I can wrangle up everyone that was in the Pretty Princess tournament to actually finish it. Because, like, we can't do it this week because Rhea is out of town. So hopefully we can do that next week, and then I can do the JRPG trivia show the week after. Yeah, it's rough for all of us. What your parents live and what your parents do has to matter so much to everything. Derek bit his lip, unwilling to let himself continue to... Oh my god. Oh my god! You seen this bullshit, SpongeBob? I think someone finally bit his lip on the game. Yeah, you picked up on it too, huh? Well. That's a screenshot. Alright, let me... Are you gaslighting me? It's weird that I hear too much on random YouTube clips that I get Vietnam flashbacks every time you say it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Charlotte. Yeah, it's a term we use a lot for, like, when you make someone believe that they did something that they didn't actually do, I guess. But, like a turtle coming out of his shell, Derek lifted himself off the counter and rejoined you and Cove at his regular eye level. We did meet each other and we're friends, and that's what counts. That's okay, that I just get deja vus. Oh, I see. I think I'm gonna say I'm glad we got to meet. I do think about stuff like that a lot, though. It's like if I didn't do this, I wouldn't have met this friend. If I didn't do this, I wouldn't have met that friend. I want to believe that there is at least a small degree of fate that I could meet someone. But if you did something like for example, a lot of people say like if I wasn't browsing this game during this one day, I would have never found your channel and stuff like that. So, but at the end of the day, I think the thing I want to say is just I'm glad we got to meet. So am I. Cove quietly watched over his friend, soothed by his uplifted mood. Then his lips parted as a pleasant thought came to mind. No, it means that it's... No, it isn't. That is not what gaslight means. Are you gaslighting me? Hey, this is where I was standing when I first met you.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Derek bounced up on his toes and tossed the lemon piece he'd been working on over into the trash can. It landed inside perfectly. But I was on the other side of the counter back then, and now I'm here in the kitchen with you. That caught your ear and you lifted one of your brows. Remember the night Cove told you he'd met a new kid named Derek, but he didn't say much about it. All you really knew was that their parents had started working together, and then Derek began to come around the neighborhood for visits. So, if it wasn't for Cove, I would have never met this dude. I would have never got this DLC. Derek could recognize an intrigued audience when he saw one, and did what he knew how to do, tell the rest of his story. It's more like you love to play games underrated, and so we do too, and come to watch you, because we do a lovely... Oh, I do a lovely video about it. That's how I met you, after Hello Charlotte, Elliot. Yeah, I guess, I feel like I would have met a lot of you guys, just regularly, since I don't think I would have ever not have done a Hello Charlotte video. I could have maybe made that decision to not do that one Hello Charlotte video, but I feel like I could not go without at least streaming it. So that's fate. Hi, Fab Cute! How's it going? Mr. Holden invited my dad over for a meal at his house after their partnership was official. He talked about Cove before, when him and my dad were getting to know each other. You can't get away from hearing about Mr. Holden's top-notch son if you spend any time with him. I do remember some people though, like Pikachu said they would never found me if not for I think I was playing 100% orange juice when Pikachu found me. They said they never would have found me if they weren't browsing 100% orange juice that day. And they're a regular still, and I don't play 100% orange juice very often. I don't even remember how I found you. Yeah, it's hard to remember stuff like that. Off to the side, Cove mumbled with embarrassment over what he clearly thought was an unnecessary addition. Derek laughed the minor interruption off and went on.
So...
My dad suggested that I come too, since we were the same age. Mr. Holden was apparently really into the idea. Yes. Well, there's Pikachu. Probably if you don't stream or do that video, we'd never meet. On another universe, we never met. Or I'm the rabbit and you're the watcher. Yeah, maybe it's just fate. Maybe that stuff is just fate. Remember I watched your Hello Charlotte video like 4 months before I saw your Mr. Rainer solve it and found out you streamed. Then I subscribed and like 10 minutes later you were online. It was interesting. Oh wow! That's some funny timing. I remember that's happened a few times. I would like be getting ready for stream and I would see someone followed my Twitch and then I would go live and I would be like, I wonder if this jump scared that person that followed me. Wait, you say orange juice? Please don't repeat that flash. I'm so sorry, Charlotte. I'm still playing OJ till today. I keep seeing the 100% orange juice updates and I keep going, I should play some 100% orange juice sometime. I kinda miss playing it. I had no idea what to expect from something like that, but I wanted to go to a sort of business dinner with my dad. It felt pretty cool to be invited, and then I went. Whatever I was imagining before I got there, Mr. Holden definitely wasn't it. I thought my dad was casual for a professional business person, but Cove's dad takes the cake. Yeah, with his... I could see him coming to work meetings in like a shark onesie. Elio to newcomers, I see you. The last OJ update brought the chaos mode back. Oh god! No! A warmth came to Cove's expression. Not the red-hot heat of fluster from before, but a gentleness that was based in his honest love for his parent. Aww. A lot of people don't expect Dad to be how he is. What did you think about me? When you first met me, you know? Derek mindlessly scratched his damp hand against the back of his head. A stray lemon seed clung to one of the spikes of his hair. Whenever I meet people, they say that I come across as like a bit intimidating, IRL. Do I come across as intimidating to you guys? You didn't want to cut the two off, so the little bit went unmentioned.
No way.
Honestly, when I spotted you in the back of the kitchen, I thought Mr. Holden had another older kid he was hiding, because there was no way that guy was 13. You were so tall and fit, and you just stared at people. You seemed like a tough upper grade teen who'd never talked to someone like me. You snickered under your breath. If you didn't know any better, you'd think he was describing Elizabeth. Having that description be assigned to Cove Holden, of all people, was hilarious. Cove was equally startled by Derek's choice of words. His eyes opened wide in amazement. I think you're harmless and cute, Master. Aw, thank you, Pika. I was wondering if to watch the orange juice streams or not. Might as well book it up. OJ is a game you lose, then win. Win, lose. Or just throw only 0 with lucky 7s. Yeah, it really is just a luck-based game, huh? I feel like I win more when I play as, what's her name? I forgot what her name was. She had like purple long hair and red eyes. Saguri, yeah, Saguri. I feel like I win more when I play as Saguri. I hate when people play as that one girl who's like specialist, she steals like half of your stars. Like her special card is that I hate when people play her. I'm just like, no, don't steal my hard-earned stars. Yeah, Popo. I hate when people use her. Or like unlucky sevens, yeah. You come across as a deranged Goopa. I'll take that. I think Elio is too cool. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Saguri, but her hair is default white. Oh, okay. I think I like using one of her costumes that has her hair in a braid. I think that maybe looked a bit more purple to me. I don't know. Fun fact, Chaos Mode has a mode where all hypers in the deck are Popo hypers. Oh god. Oh no. No. Not anything but that. I'm Tomomo main. It's sleeping like me and get up when gets his candy and bonk everyone if someone doesn't send a nuclear bomb on my head. I do like Tomomo. Tomomo's nice. I think Elio is a dork and I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, thank you, Leonix. Sweet Eater, nice choice. Yeah, doesn't Tomomo have like this was Tomomo the one that uses like the candy cane wand?
Oh.
You thought I was tough? Yeah, I did, but thought is definitely the right word for that. That instantly put Prokop into a pelly mood. He pressed both his palms against the marble countertop, not bothering to squeeze another lemon. Cove didn't want to play anymore. Oh, someone's being a brat. Derek leaned his shoulder against Cove's side affectionately. He reached past him to the lemon slice Cove wasn't using and started to juice it himself. Sorry, there's nothing wrong with being a softie. I like that about you. Ayo, LGTV+. The one with the candy cane wand is regular. The sleeping lazy one is Sweet Eater Tomomo. Oh, okay. I love Sweet Breaker too. A lot of attack and stars only to get one shot. Oh god. Yeah, who's that one character with like the eye patch on her? I remember I liked playing as her too. I think she had like a thing where she laid a bunch of bombs. Did you just say LGTV+? Yes, I did. I love that meme. I love the LGTV+ meme. Bringing Derek's statement to life, Ko visibly relaxed his stance. The tone of his voice was equally delicate. I guess it's not bad. Cove was honestly kidding himself if he thought he was anything other than a sensitive sweetheart. But just like Derek, that was something he treasured about him. Oh, my main is Crystal. Oh, which one is Chris? What does Chris look like? I can't recall the characters by their names for the most part. But I'm a Saguri main. It's great, Cove. Cove took a new piece of fruit and rejoined the lemonade making efforts. Derek pinched an eye shut from the tension of crushing a chunk in his fist. He hesitantly continued the topic. Oh, Chris is a waitress that cannot attack others. A waitress? Have I seen her? Hold on. I'm gonna save just in case my game crashes while I'm googling this. Chris? 100% OJ. I have not... What? Is this a DLC character? Oh, yeah, she's from those cards. She's from that one card with like the boss monster guy. I remember using that card a lot. Yeah, the one that chefs makes food for us. Is she DLC? Is she DLC? I want her. I also have not spent any money on DLC. She is. Damn it! I want her. She's cute. She's cute. I remember I would like hoard her cards a lot to play them in game because I thought she looked cute. I also like that one girl with the pink hair with the knife, but I know she's DLC, so I was never able to play her. Unless I think they had like an event where you could like play as a randomized character once, and I managed to play as her and I liked her. Or maybe it was like for a little bit the character is free to play, kind of like an Identity V maybe. Maybe that was their event. Every character's DLC, Elio. I don't want to buy DLC. She is. You want her? I gotcha. Open Steam. Pikachu. I can't send gifts in other country. Problems. It's on you, Pika. Elio DLC. I will become a Chrisming too. Though I do like Saguri. I think Saguri is really cute. I think I played her game. She had like a shooting game. Kind of like Toho that I played. I wasn't very good at her game though. So what about me? When you first met me, what kind of impression did you get? OJ is a game we can play on stream sometimes if you wanna. Yeah! I think I might arrange an OJ stream sometime soon since we're talking about it. It's kind of making me want to play it. With much less force, Cove used both hands to work on a single lemon. He answered the question while staring off into space. That was likely the same expression Derek had seen the moment they'd met. The face he'd read as intimidating rather than easily distracted. We're talking about OJ while making lemonade. We should just make orange juice in this game now. I thought you probably like sports. All three of you shook from laughter, bumping against each other with your closeness, like a bunch of grapes on a vine wrestling in the wind. I just thought the art of the tweet when you went live so pretty, right? Marikari's art is so pretty. They said they made it with like an Otome game in mind, so I was like, okay, that's perfect to use for our life.
I get it.
Okay. Bunny, your turn. What did you think about me when we met? Oh boy. I thought the same exact thing as Cove. I thought this guy must like sports. Oh, your mind drifted back to a few months ago before summer vacation had begun. You'd stepped out of your house late in the evening, and Cove was sitting on the curb with someone else. Someone you'd never seen in your life, not even in passing at school. A green-eyed boy with a football jersey who was joking around lightheartedly with your longtime neighbor. You'd guessed immediately that he was the Derek kid from the Holden's new business relationship. That, or Cove had learned a magic spell to summon a new friend out of nowhere. He had stood there staring for only a second, but the newcomer noticed your presence quickly. He jumped right to his feet, jogged across the street, and stuck out his hand for you to shake. With the wide grin that you were so familiar with now, he introduced himself to you for the first time as Derek. It's fun and don't need to speak just in-game text and death emojis enough. Master, can you open Steam for a second? Oh, hold on. Yeah, let me do that. Let me see. Oh, thank you. And join me on Raining Chris. Thank you for the Chris and Cupita character pack. Pika, I'm gonna play this tonight. When I get home, you'll probably be asleep by the time I get home from work. But if you're awake, I'll like maybe mention it in the Discord and at you. If you guys want me to at you when I get home, I might install OJ and play it tonight. Just like casually. Will I? Yeah, that's the question. How sleepy are you? Pikachu bird, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I too thought this guy likes sports.
Hey,
Yeah, well, fair. I expect to hear what you thought of me now. Oh, can you guys not tell me what you thought about me the first time we met? I would rather not know that in case it's something that will offend me. If you say it like that, I'll probably not. Can you guys not talk about me, please? Derek's gaze shifted from the picture in front of him to settle on you instead. There's a focus in his eyes. It made you hold your breath from anticipation. He's probably gonna mention how I pushed his head into sand. I thought you were really fun. If you want to play, just say it, Elio. I'll be there if not working or sleeping. Same, alright. I'll be sure to at you guys when I get home if I'm not dead tired from work. Well, it was kind of flattering to know you made such a good first impression on Derek. Okay, but what about Cove? I'm looking at his facial expression and I'm like, is he like holding himself back from saying something mean? Oh, I'm glad you didn't think I sucked. Definitely not. Oh, he's blushing! Cute! By the way, you have a lemon seed in your hair.
Oh.
Derek raked his hands through his light brown strands blindly. Unfortunately, he focused on the top and sides, so he never hit the right spot. Here, I'll get the rice off of your cheek. Don't take this as an implication that I have romantic feelings for you, though. I just see you as a friend, Derek. Sorry. One of your hands covered the laughter coming out of your mouth, and you used the other to point out the target at the back of his head. Finally, he was able to brush the seed onto the floor. He bent down to pick it up and dropped it to the side on the counter. Thanks, Bunny. Yeah, no problem, bro. You're welcome. We could add a little of the lemon zest, too. I'll do that. How long would it take from now on until you're back from work, Master, so I could calculate? Let's see. I'll be leaving in half an hour, and then I'll be getting home at 10. So in about 5 hours, probably, I'll be getting home. 5 or 6 hours. Half hour ends for me. Need to take some juicy B12 to my back tomorrow. Need to get up early for hospital. It's midnight for me. Oh, have a good night, Charlotte. Have a good stream, LU. Thank you. Yeah, take it easy. I hope your back gets better. Derek fumbled to move the topic to something else. His darkening cheek was probably the reason why. Oh, I just realized my hair changed. I wanted my rat tail today. Oh, they don't want me awake by then? Be 6 a.m. Okay. We can play tomorrow then. Don't forget to call for OJ, cause you can move House PC. House PC is not set up, but I can speedrun that. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll see. I will at you guys to see if you guys want to play. If you guys aren't, though, understandable, and I'll go to sleep. Do you have a grater or peeler? Yeah. Cove gestured to the same drawer the knife had come from. Derek dug through it until he successfully retrieved a multi-textured grater. He took his stuff to the opposite side of the kitchen to not get in the way and worked with his back to you and Cove. Cove tilted his head thoughtfully. He was inspired by Derek's work ethic. It's gonna be fancy lemonade with zest, then. We should do that thing where you put whole slices in, too. I can cut a few of the leftover lemons.
Cool.
Bunny, can you pour the water and sugar in the pitcher so it can start to dissolve? Yep. He started by filling up the sparkly jug with chilled, filtered water from the fridge. You remembered to put ice in the drink too. Wow, filtered water. Fancy. I just get sink water here. The diluted lemon juice sloshed around and threatened to spill over as you piled in the ice. Left some space for Cove's lemon slices. Finally, you took hold of the hefty bag of white sugar and pulled it close to the counter's edge. What is your Riz level? Wait, can I find out my Riz level? How do you find out your Riz level? Do I have Riz? Hi, Naruto. I don't know. Do I? Stray grains of sugar that coated the bag came to stick against your still damp fingers instead. You felt like you were building a sandcastle at the beach. I want to add, 2 cups of sugar might be too much for them, but I like lots of sugar in mine, so I'll compromise and go with a full cup of sugar. You searched around the kitchen until you found a colorful ceramic mixing spoon. You dunked it into the pitcher and carefully stirred. A quiet smile grew on your face as you watched the bits of sugar swirl around in the pale yellow drink. At this point, the separate ingredients had truly come together to become lemonade. That's a good question. I have to look up a Riz quiz. Bless you. Thank you. A hay fever has been really bad the last 2 weeks for me. Like, my nose has been hurting. You guys ever get that feeling around your nose from, like, sneezing so much that it just kind of hurts around the area around your nostril? That's how it's been feeling for me the last 2 weeks. Round and round you turned the spoon. It was almost hypnotic the way the juice whirled inside the pitcher. I've been taking, like, allergy pills, but they just don't help. Your trance is broken by a sharp hiss at your side. You drop the spoon, losing it in the depths of lemonade, and snapped your head towards Cove. He was holding his left hand up to his face. A thick bubble of dark red had slipped down from one of his fingers and left a streak over his palm. Wait, what? Is he bleeding?
Huh.
Oh, ouch. Oh god. That's not great. Where do you keep the bandages? Aren't you in spring season? Yeah, we just started spring over here. So the pollen and stuff is in full bloom. It might be because, like, my neighbors have, like, a tree that I'm allergic to. Yeah, that would explain. Just sand it up, you freak. Yeah, just put sand in his wound. Oh my god, dwarf. Cove plainly shrugged. It's nothing. Without even thinking about it, Cove reached his hand down to wipe the mess on his pants. Rub some dirt in it, bro. Luckily for his trousers, Derek flipped around at the commotion. His tense, worried face took in the scene, and a disbelieving shout startled Cove into freezing. Don't do that! Cove stared incredulously from the corner of his eyes with an arm awkwardly sticking out from his side. His sudden pause in a strange position reminded you of the red light, green light game you'd played at your elementary school, except there is no green and only red in Cove's version. I'm fine. No way! You just cut yourself, bro! You're gonna ruin your clothes and maybe your finger. It could get infected. Derek stretched his arms high to grasp the taller teen by the shoulders. He stepped backwards, getting Cove to move with him. We're gonna clean that off for real. Yeah, also, I imagine handling lemons with, like, an injury would not feel good. Cove muttered an averted fine as he stumbled along with Derek, who was reversing out of the kitchen. Bunny, do you mind cleaning up the cutting board? I gotta clean up his blood? Okay. I start licking up the blood. No, I'll take care of it. Gathered the knife onto the cutting board and brought it over to the trash. The lemon slices couldn't be used in a drink after that. Oh, wow, that they all got covered in blood? Jeez, how deep is that cut, Cove? You used the knife to scrape them off and into the bag. Yeah, this feels like it looks like a murder scene. Then you got to rinsing the board and knife in the sink with soap and hot water. You switched between staring down at the suds and checking over the counter for the boys. Cove is fucking dying. Yeah, that sounds like he, like, just... full stab. You're careful not to accidentally get a cut on your own, but it was hard not to wonder what was going on down the hall. By the time you finished washing up, Cove and Derek re-emerged in the living room. An unassuming brown bandage was wrapped around the cut on Cove's finger. You're trying to use bandages to stop it. We gotta get a tourniquet. It's okay, it wasn't deep. We washed it off, got it clean, put a bandage on it, good as new. Okay, that's good. Sounded like a murder scene with how the blood descriptions were. Derek marched with confidence right back into the kitchen. Cove hesitated in the living room. He waved apologetically. Don't worry, we all make mistakes. I got, like, a cut on my finger because I, like, jammed my hand between something while I was, like, picking up a stool. Like, my hand got caught in between, like, a thing. So it's fine, Cove. Hey. Hey, are you really okay? Oh, thank you for the head pats. I'll be take care. I definitely am. I just nicked myself when a lemon slipped. The juice stinging me was way worse than the cut itself. That's a relief. Thanks for helping, Derek. Thank you too! It's cleaner in here. He held his hand up to you for a high five. It had been washed clean of the lemon juice that coated it before. I don't want to slap his hand. I'll just give a nod, okay? That was fine with Derek. He pumped his arms enthusiastically instead. Oh, they meant like a high five, okay. The wording made me feel weird. Cove walked over to join the two of you, smiling ruefully. Thanks for caring. Of course, bro, I got you, boo! Always, man. Now what? Anyone want to have blood juice? Well, took a step again to look between you and Cove as he puzzled out a next step, and then he beamed. Let's try our lemonade. Doesn't need the slices or the zest. Derek gave an exaggerated wave across the front of his chest, blowing the whole thing off. Cove eagerly supported the sentiment. He was more than ready to put the prior incident behind him. I know blood orange, but now you invented blood lemon. Hey yo,
You're right.
I can make this into new entrepreneurship. Blood lemon. They'll be like, hey yo, is this like blood orange? What is this like a new what's that called? Like a new like a new fusion fruit? And I'm like, yeah, it's totally a new fusion for lemon. What they don't know is that I have blood mixed in with this. Yeah, lemonade doesn't need to be fancy. It's lemonade. Delicious. Derek nodded twice as he strained to lift the nearby full pitcher. He had to balance on his tiptoes to pour the juice into the set of 3 glasses that had been put out earlier. If Derek noticed there was a spoon clattering around in there, he pretended that he didn't. I will take a glass for a taste. Elio Yan is canon since childhood. That's why you didn't sell any lemonade. Yeah, I put in some blood lemons in there. At the same time, Cove and Derek tipped their cups and took full gulps of the drink. That reminded me, what was that one game where someone had made a pie and they put their hair in it? That was like a game I played, right? That was Miyu. Miyu was the one that made the pie with the hair and her blood. She made like blood chocolate, right? At least I didn't make a fucking hair pie. They savored the taste and you watched as their reactions formed. Cove smiled contentedly while Derek cheered with enthusiasm. Closest you probably were to ever liking her. Yeah, she was kind of cute there, but then it was like, oh, there's what is in this? Excuse me, what is in this? Ma'am? Are you sure this is sanitary, ma'am? I still like her. It's good. Derek gave a thumbs up to that.
Good job, team.
It's a perfect cup of lemonade. Good work, team. The hair on cake wasn't like DLC? Was it? Was that in DLC? He gladly joined them in taking a sip, enjoying every drop of your hard work. It was absolutely refreshing. Cove chugged the rest of his drink, then placed the empty cup down firmly. His enthusiasm was continuing to rise. Let's fill the water balloons. Slowly, cautiously, Derek questioned Cove's plan. He didn't want to ruin things, but expressing concern was more important.
Are you sure?
Will you really be alright in a water balloon fight? With your finger and stuff? I mean, it's got a bandage on it. It should be fine. Cove remained relaxed in the face of Derek's worry. He wasn't going to bring the mood down after the commotion he had caused earlier. He responded to the inquiry by slickly pulling out the big gun. I think not, but I know I have heard it before. Yeah, it was definitely in a game we played. Your neighbor smiled as he held up his left arm over his chest, showing the full length of the jagged pale scar that marked him. I've had worse. Derek's eyes widened and his mouth was stuck hanging open. You'd seen Derek in a swimsuit. He didn't have a single scratch on his skin. Or if he did, it was tiny enough to be covered by nothing more than neon shorts. He could only imagine what Cove had gone through to get an injury with such a lasting impact. Oh, he doesn't know about the accident? I guess that makes sense. It happened a while ago. So if Cove Holden said he couldn't manage a cut... Oh wait, he could manage a cut. He could manage that cut.
Whoa.
You know, you're pretty tough after all. The compliment had Cove preening. He caressed his trusty scar and giggled childishly. Yeah, it's a battle scar. Yeah, you win that round, Cove. Alright, let's do it. Nothing else needed to be said. The three of you busted open the baggie of water balloons, pushed the tools of your lemonade production aside, and got to work on another summer group project. You stretched the open end of a water balloon over the faucet. The plastic fit snugly around the silver spout. You still kept your hands on it to make certain the balloon didn't pop off and shoot a stream into your face like a busted water fountain. Derek flipped the handle up for you, and the first saggy balloon rapidly expanded. Out of the bag, the balloon was a dark emerald color. Where's that goddamn chaos emerald? But in only a few seconds, the bloated sack of water had stretched so thin the green had become almost translucent. It was as pale as Cove's hair. Before it was pushed beyond its limit, Dick turned the faucet off again. You carefully pinched the strained top of your perfectly plump toy and then harvested it off the silver vine. Cove reached for it, as he intended to tie the balloons while you and Derek continued filling. Derek looked between the balloon and Cove's hand and called a timeout. He'd been a little overeager to get involved and realized in that moment that their team arrangement wasn't the most efficient. He requested to switch positions with Cove. Cove rolled his eyes, but couldn't argue. His bandage could easily be yanked right off by the taut loops of plastic that formed around the fingers while tying them. Your optimized party got back into action with you hooking balloons into place, Cove handling water distribution, and Derek handling the deal with a knot. Soon you had a couple dozen shiny water balloons overflowing in the sink basin. Have you guys ever tried... Okay, this reminded me of something. It's not water balloons, but have you guys ever tried doing like the balloons that like those clowns made, where they would make like animal balloons? I remember I wanted so badly to be able to make animal balloons, especially because I didn't like seeing clowns, but I liked animal balloons. So I tried learning how to do it, but I could never really do it well. I would always pop the balloon, trying to like twist it. Cove pushed off from the counter silently. He disappeared from the kitchen and left you and Derek wondering. He went down the hall into his bedroom. He was only gone for a minute before stepping back into the hall with a pure white, whole speckled laundry basket. The point of that was obvious, but his torso bin did get a bit of ribbing from Derek. Wait, what's wrong with that? Did you dump your clothes on the floor for that? Oh. Yeah, they were already dirty.
Oh.
Well, at least they weren't clean. Derek blinked. He hadn't expected that to be true, or for Cove to be so straightforward about it. He snickered at the exchange, still casually leaning against the sink. Never, sadly. My life is filled with all-rounded balloons. Aww. Yeah, I think I bought, like, balloons made for that. Like with the helium filler, or I think we might have had a helium filler, because I remember we had one of those blow-up beds for like when a friend would stay over. So I think I tried using that on like some balloons and like twisting it to make animal balloons, but I would always pop it. I was never able to make an animal balloon, so I still had to go to the clowns and ask them for one. When Cove dropped the very neatly empty laundry basket on the tile, you cradled a few water balloons in your arms and placed them inside. Cove and Derek joined in with the transfer. Eventually, every water balloon had safely made it into the basket. Nice work! Derek and Cove each took one side and lifted, while you helped steer by grabbing the back end. Moving as one, the three of you shuffled out of the kitchen and through the living room to take your treasure chest off jiggly jewels into the neighborhood. The door was open, the drop from the curb to the street was overcome, and you successfully placed the laundry basket in the center of the empty road. I do remember where the animals you put on water and grew, they were shit, but unrelated. Oh wait, are you talking about chia? Chia pets? Or something different? Your poor lemonade stall might have suffered from the lack of traffic, but that was perfect for your current activity. No civilians were likely to get caught in the crossfire of the coming battle. Oh, we're here! We are here. Derek slowly curled and uncurled his fist. Cove didn't take his eyes off you or Derek. No one made a move for the pile. You know, like one stuffed animal I want? I'm thinking of stuffed animals now. I really want the Tiny Head Kingdom plushies. I like, every year I feel like I will look up the website and look at tiny animal head kingdoms and be like, oh my god, they came out with a new animal. But I never have gotten one. I didn't get the name of the brand. All I know is they were small and promoted that they grew like 10 times their size. Next day after water, they were barely bigger. Huh. Did they have like plants coming out of them? I broke the pause and grabbed a weapon. Let's go! Cove lashed out like a snake at your move and got his hand around a balloon of his own before you could do anything with yours. But Derek wasn't gonna be left behind either. He stuck both his hands deep into the mass and came out with 2 balloons. I want a blue-footed booby plushie. Yes! Well, good thing for you. Oh wait, they don't deliver to where you are, huh? I think you said that when I gave you the link. Hopefully they offer international someday soon. In quick succession, Derek launched one shot at you and the other at Cove. You felt the impact of a solid object slamming against your chest before it burst into a million pieces and a shock of cold water seeped into the front of your shirt. Yes, aw man, that sucks. I really want to get the African wild dog plushie so bad. It's just such a plush that it also contributes to conservation efforts. That makes me feel like I'm making an effort while I get a plushie. Someday I'll visit the US solely for it. I need it. Gonna visit the American Wildlife Foundation to get plushies and boobies. I need a booby stat. Cove is left sputtering and with a dark strain at the lower edge of his top. He shook the hit off and chuckled a balloon directly at Derek in return. It exploded against his right shoulder. No one was dry anymore, and no one was safe. The war was on. Who is more likely to retaliate against me for hitting them? I feel like Cove is the type that, like, takes everything personally. So I don't want to get on his bad side. Yeah, Cove for sure. Yeah, I had that feeling, too. He would be vindictive if I got him, so I'll go for Derek. It landed true and added a second dripping blotch on Derek's favorite jersey. We're even, Derek.
It's on.
Yeah, not for long. The three of you elbowed against the others to dig into the pile and restock your supplies. Politely taking turns is out of the question. Elio being a bully. It was that or go after Cove, and I'm kinda terrified of Cove, not gonna lie. Elbow, oi. The water balloon fight was in full force. Derek sprinted up and down the street, making himself into a moving target. He'd only made a mad dash for the center area when he ran out of balloons. Cove had no fear of being an easy mark, and stayed right by the laundry basket, lobbing strike after strike at you and Derek. I'm gonna compete. I'm gonna compete with Cove for control over the pile, King of the Hill style. It was a mess with the both of you sending off a barrage of balloons in close contact. At one point, Cove was shaking so hard from a chuckle fit that his attempt at a throw went so poorly The balloon didn't even pop. It just bumped against your arm before plopping on the ground. He almost fell over trying to get it back and toss again through his wheezing. And you still ended up a little wetter because of how watery your eyes had gotten from the overwhelming giggles. Aww. Laughter and water splashes filled the normally quiet Sunset Bird neighborhood. You were convinced the mean grandparents would jump out and shout about the noise. What are you doing up alone? Luckily, no one interrupted your revelry, and even if someone had, they would have been putting their dryness at risk by confronting your group. That's true. You don't ever go outside and be like, hey, stop using the fucking hose. Like, I'm gonna hose you if you tell me to stop doing that. Shut up. Rapidly, the amount of balloons dwindled until each person only had one left in hand, and the laundry basket had nothing except a little puddle at the bottom with scraps of rubber scattered in it. Arms were held high in the air, taking aim, and eyes shifted from one option to the other. Derek wound his hand further back. Cove and you couldn't take your eyes off him. Your teeth gritted as you tried desperately to calculate where the balloon would fly. Would it be Cove or you? However, Derek chose neither. He launched it straight up in the air. It reached an impressive height. You could barely see the speck of yellow against the vast blue sky. Goddamn. Everybody gangsta until the scary old neighbor comes out threatening to call the police. Hey, listen. It's the middle of the day. It's fine. We're not doing anything illegal. I understand one thing if it was past curfew, but until it inevitably sailed down and smacked against the tarmac. Derek broke into more snickers the exact moment the balloon broke into 1,000 drops of water. He wasn't the only one amused by the stunt. Cove's smile bent and he opened his fingers to let his balloon drop harmlessly to the ground. This time, losing the balloon wasn't an accident, and he didn't pick it back up. Instead, he brutally brought his foot against his own weapon and decimated it under his heel. Goddamn. A jovial truce had been formed between the two. Wait, are you guys teaming up against me now? You think I'm gonna do a truce? But that ceasefire didn't have to apply to you. Without mercy, you pelted Cove with a final blow. It splattered against his collarbone, and he yelped at the unexpected soaking. What a monster. Yeah, no truces in war, buddy. He shot you a look that might have hit as hard as your balloon if he had it paired it with a wry smirk. Cove applauded the success of your sneak attack. That was how the grandest battle your neighborhood had likely ever seen came to an end. You were all dripping wet and out of breath, and you couldn't be happier. Derek rubbed his hands together in satisfaction before crouching to the ground to start collecting tiny bits of water balloon debris. Cove strolled around to gather the confetti-like trash on his own accord as well. There didn't have to be a discussion. Derek and Cove had that quality in common, a distaste for litter. He appreciated that about both of them, and joined in to help pick up the pieces off the ground. You quietly wandered around, filling your fists with the rubbery remains as the sun crept behind the condo roofs. Your shadows grew longer in the waning light. You felt the damp cling to your clothes more acutely as the excitement died down. Your team managed to finish cleaning before night had completely fallen. All the trash was dumped into a tall green trash can at the side of Cove's house. With all that remained of the carnage being a few drying watermarks spotting the street, your group had returned to the state you'd originally started in. Directionless relaxation. Well, with that being the end of the water fight and I needing to get ready for my work shift, I think I'm gonna end it here for the day, everyone. I will try and have my next R live stream be a bit longer since we didn't even manage to get through this story within this hour and a half, so next time I'll definitely stream this longer. Thanks for the stream, no problem. Sorry about that, I didn't think the therapy session would go that long. But yeah, I'm glad that I was at least able to stream and not have to be like, yeah, no, our life again. But I at least got some our life out here. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. I hope you guys have a good day. And let me just save my game. Alright, there we go. I will be streaming tomorrow as well. We'll be playing some Paper Lilies. Hopefully we can finish it tomorrow. I'm not sure. I was looking at like a YouTube playlist for it, and it was like 2 hours long. So I want to believe I can finish it tomorrow, hopefully. But if not, that's fine. If not, that's fine. But yeah, let's look into rating someone. Let's see. Ooh. I haven't rated this person in forever. I follow them, and I actually have a few of their. They do these really cute like charm designs. I actually have a few because they do a lot of bunny designs. I have one that they have of a bunny with a knife, and I have like a pumpkin bunny too. Right now it looks like they're doing some bunny doodles and designs, so let's go read them. So sending some bunny love from another bunny. So if you have access to my emotes, let me put the raid message in chat. Chat rigging it to make it 4 hours longer. But there is the raid message. And yeah, let's go raid them. Let's go raid Cutie Bunny. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? See you guys then. Bye-bye.